Hey guys, Maddie Joy here, and we are back with our Sims Let's Play Generations with Ian and Maddie. And if you haven't noticed, it looks a little different in this house. I kind of reorganized some things, did some decorating, changed some colors, added this gorgeous bed over here, and just had a lot of fun updating things. And then we have little cute Colton playing or sleeping away. But we are not going to let him sleep for too long because he looks like he is needing some attention. So I'm going to have Maddie go over there and just bond with him, work on her relationship, and then we're going to let him swing for a little while. Then Ian definitely needs to eat, so I have him going to get some waffles.
Klum Saba, Klum. Herb ner warba dis. Oh, Gatanan. Ner Clark. Somadisha.
Oh, Gusta.
Okay, look at how cute this little one is. Maddie is over here just having a blast with Colton, and he is so adorable. I don't know if babies all look identical or not in The Sims. I think they pretty much do, but that's okay. Oh my goodness. So look at this wallpaper. It is the most adorable thing ever. These raccoons, I think, are absolutely my favorite. I downloaded these and I am just absolutely in love. They are perfect for a little baby's room, and I think Colton definitely appreciates what I've added. And then just looking around, I changed the bedroom up a bit. I gave them a really cute little sofa seat. I think it's adorable. This bedding is my favorite also. I would love to have this in real life. And I added some pillows and side tables. In the kitchen, I changed the color of the wallpaper and these counters. Same within the bathroom, I just kind of changed the colors around. And if you haven't noticed, pretty much everything is a different color as of right now. I changed the wallpaper in the living room, and pretty much that's about it. I moved the bookshelf and moved the furniture in the living room. But as far as everything else goes, I got rid of the trash can, added a trash compactor, I think. Or no, we can't afford that yet, so I added the dishwasher. While I have them enjoying their breakfast, we are just going to appreciate little Colton sleeping away in this cute swing. Look at how adorable he is. He's just enjoying his little swing, I guess, and the music coming out of it. There's a little line swinging around the top too. So cute. Oh, and it looks like Maddie is not feeling too well. But I think she'll get past it because she has a really big day. I think either tomorrow or the next day, because I plan for her and Ian to have a magnificent wedding. But first, Ian needs to have his bachelor party. So I'm going to try to get him to work on some of his skills, and then I'm going to have him invite all the guys he knows to one of the hottest hangouts in town, where he is going to, I guess, party the night away and have a blast celebrating his last night of bachelorhood, if that's how you say it. But for now, I think I'm going to send Ian over to the library so he can just read some random books, but mainly I would like him to meet as many new people as he can and work on socializing and having more friends, preferably guy friends, so that he has more people to invite over to the bachelor party. And while he heads over and does that, I'm going to have Maddie hang out here with Colton and continue bonding with him and meeting his needs. Ian is just arriving to the library, and I already saw the first guy, so I'm just going to have him go on in, do whatever he wants, look at some of the books, and then I'm going to have him socialize, because like I said, I do want him to be friends with people, and it looks like Ian wanted to introduce himself to the other Ian, so we're just going to let them meet each other. And hopefully you can invite just acquaintances to your bachelor party, because I don't want him to have to like hang out with somebody for so long to become actual friends with them. And then looking over here, we have this green girl, not quite sure what's up with her. Maybe she's a vampire, or maybe she's one of the, I guess, green people that comes in the Hidden Springs new world, because I don't know the whole backstory behind it, but there are people who live here who have a hint or shade of green to their skin tone, with something having to do with the mountains in the area. I'm not quite sure. But it looks like she thinks Ian is hot, which, I mean, I'm not surprised because he is a total hottie. Let's see, I'm just going to look through some of these books and see if there's any that I actually want him to read. But while I'm trying to find a book for him to read in all these different bookshelves, because in the library there are different books on all the bookshelves, I am going to fast forward, and then once I find something for him to read, I will be back. We are back, and I have found a book that I want him to read just for the heck of it, and it is I think, The Secrets of the Game Developer or something like that. Not quite sure, but I also want him to work on his social networking skills, so I'm going to just play around with this, see what I want him to do, and we will go from there, because I do want him to eventually be able to just work, or just only have a blog and social networking, and continue working with that so that that is his career in the future, which would make it a lot more realistic to what he is now. And so that's what we're doing. Okay, so it wasn't The Secret of the Game Developer, it was The Story of the Game Developer. And I just have him reading that for now, nothing too special, he's gonna relax. Then when I see more guys walking around, people for him to meet, I will just cancel out of what he's doing and allow him to meet them, because we do need those interactions, we do need friends. For the sake of his bachelor party, we don't want it to be a flop. So that's what we're going to work on with him. And then we're going to go back over and check on little Maddie and little Colton. And it looks like she is just standing in the bathroom, not doing anything absolutely productive. And Colton is wide awake in his swing. That's not even swinging. Maybe she just feels too sick that she doesn't want to get too close to him. I'm not too sure, but I am going to have her take Colton for a stroll. So this addition to the game is so realistic and adorable. I absolutely love it, which I guess I say that about a lot of the additions to the games. I just love Sims and the things that they add. But anything you add with a baby is just, it tops everything. It is so, so cute. And just watch this and you'll understand. He is the cutest little thing ever, and he seems like a happy baby, even though I think he's evil, if that's the random trait that he got. He doesn't seem too evil. He seems like he's just pure joy. So this is taking a stroll, and it is just adorable. I love this. I think it is one of the better additions that they've had in this one. We're back over at Ian. He is still sitting here reading. It doesn't seem like he's gone too far into the book. So I think I'm going to look around, and it looks like we have another gentleman he can meet that's very pale skinned, so maybe this is a vampire? We are going to have him come over here, and it said I can cuddle with him? Okay, you know that I have to try this. I'm going to let him try to cuddle, and I want to see, yeah, that's what I thought. That would have been so hilarious if it allowed them to cuddle, because it would have been the most awkward thing ever. Ian would have just sat down next to him and tried putting his arm around him. And that would have been so funny to see how he reacted. But the game did not allow us to do that. So we're just going to meet him.
Gulos.
And yep, he is a vampire. So maybe that other person we saw earlier, even though she had a greener tint to her skin, maybe she was a vampire as well. Her eyes definitely didn't look like Kristoff's, but who knows. So we're just going to let them kind of chat for a little while. They'll make silly faces. And then I'm going to see if anyone else is here. Ooh, it looks like there's a little old man over here. So this is also a new addition to the gameplay, walking with a walking stick or a cane. And it makes it very realistic, as well as everything else. It looks like Maddie and Colton enjoyed a very long stroll until it started raining outside and it was nighttime. So they are just getting home. And I'm going to have her work on his basic needs, get him comfortable, and maybe lay him down in the crib. And then I'm going to have Maddie work on some of the things that she wants. So she's going to rock in the chair with him. And this is just so cute. Like everything else, I continually say this. But look at that. They are bonding, and even though her hair is stabbing him in the eye, it looks like, it is still so cute. As Maddie is rocking in the chair with Colton, it looks like Ian has gone home, so we're going to let him take a shower, and I think we're going to put Colton over here in the swing, and I'm going to probably eat something and work on my needs. I guess I have a mind of my own in the game and don't want to put him in the swing, so he is laying down and resting in his little crib, because Sims has a mind of their own, and sometimes they don't want to do what you want them to do. I have everybody sleeping. Well, Colton looks like he's awake, but we've met their needs and Ian and Maddie are sleeping. And tomorrow I think we're going to throw a birthday party for Colton so he can age up into a toddler. And until then, I am just going to fast forward and I'll see you when they wake up. It looks like Ian is waking up first and he is a little hungry. And Colton finally fell asleep. So we're going to have him just go eat something. And I'd rather him have leftovers so we don't waste money or food. So he's just going to have some waffles. And we're going to look at little Colton sleeping so nice and cuddly. And he is actually aging up. So we will be having that birthday party today. Now that Ian is done eating, I am going to have him throw Colton's birthday party, or at least send out the invites for people to head on over and be aware that the party is going to be happening. We have everything set, guests are invited, party is at 9 a.m., it's casual attire, and we are ready to go. Invitations have successfully been sent out, and it seems like now Ian is feeling a little ill. Also, during the night, all that you kind of missed while I was fast-forwarding through that is Maddie unclogged the toilet because it was clogged. So, she got a skill for that. Because, you know, men clog the toilets, women unclog them. It's just the nature of a relationship. Everybody's still sleeping but Ian, so I'm just having him clean up a little, and then we are going to need to get a birthday cake. And maybe a stereo so that it's not too big of a failure. So I'm just going to get those really quick. We have a stereo and our birthday cake. Sadly, we did have to sell Ian's little gaming system to afford these, but in real life, you do have to have a budget and you have to compensate for things. And it looks like Maddie is waking up now. So I'm going to have her do whatever it is she wants, and we're going to have Ian come over here and work on his relationship with Colton because I don't even think he has held him yet. So they're going to bond a little, and we're going to ignore this opportunity. And we're just going to see how their relationship goes, because as you can see, they have no relationship as of yet. Okay, and I was correct. Ian just picked Colton up for the first time. Look at this. So I know I say absolutely everything is cute, but all of the females out there can agree with me that there's nothing cuter than a dad and his child just hanging out together, bonding, and it's just absolutely adorable. I love it. So we're gonna have them hang out, get to know each other, and Maddie wants to watch TV. Of course she does. But instead, we need her to eat before everybody gets here so she's not starving or in a bad mood. So Maddie was sitting down to eat, and as she was, it looks like our guests are arriving, and they're all running into Colton's room. So I guess this is the beginning of a very interesting party. We'll see where it goes, because I have absolutely no idea. People are just rocking away in the chair, playing with the toys, walking on their canes everywhere, and Lola is hitting on my man. How dare she? But that's okay, because we are still going to be BFFs. I have no doubt about that. And Colton is sleeping. I don't know how he could sleep through all of this noise, but I am going to get started on having them cut the cake. And we have people dancing. I'm going to have Ian take advantage of the guests that they have here. I'm going to see if I can get him to meet the guys that are here. And then it looks like I'm just having fun dancing away with this fairy. Apart from dancing, because it looks like Maddie is having fun, I am going to have her have Colton blow out the candles. So, Colton's party is about to start, and it says his name is Colton Joy, but we are going to change that once they're married. So if I can get him up. Oh, what is going on? We have people over there that are dancing and I guess being rude. I'm not sure. And then we have the fairy dancing, and here we have Emmeline Rowan, who is working out. She's in boots and a really short dress, and she's just changing our music, even though it's a kid's party. Well, I guess, like I said, I had no idea what to expect, but here we have it. Adele is breakdancing, and our elderly visitor is just working out because she cares about her health even though she's at somebody's house. And we have Colton's birthday about to start, so I'm going to have Ian attempt to record because last time I thought that I did press record, but I definitely didn't. So we're going to be sure to have Ian attempt to record this time and see how it works. We have a cute angle from over here, but I want him to try to walk around, and we need him to move to get closer. So I'm going to try to have him move closer, but there are people all around me, so we're going to see how this works. And all we can see is Maddie's back. And the person who's over there playing with toys is sneaking up on her like she was trying to scare her. So we have that. It looks like we are not catching this on camera yet again because everybody is in our way. So the days have flown by, and Colton is now a toddler. He still needs a lot of caring, but can now also learn basic sim skills like walking and talking. What he learns at this age will set the stage for his future development. Looks like we have a happy baby once again, and he's going to age wonderfully. So I got part of that. I got her chest. That's nice. So there's our memory of Colton's birthday. He is officially aged up. He is such a cutie. And when they look back at the video, they are just going to see Jenny's boobs. It's kind of a bummer, but I'm sure Colton won't mind. We're gonna have Ian try to invite people over for his party tonight, but it looks like you can't plan another party while you have one going. So we'll just leave it at that. And I guess the party is officially over. I think it's time to go, but I had fun, so thanks. It looks like people enjoyed themselves. It wasn't a great party. No, it wasn't. So we'll just, I guess, leave that there. Not too big of a deal. And then here's a better look at the cane usage that has been added to Generations. It even shakes and wobbles like it's unsturdy, so I think that is incredibly realistic. And over in the corner, it looks like Maddie is teaching Colton how to walk, I think? But we're still letting Ian continue to try to plan his party, and he just wants to eat. So I'm going to put this food away so it doesn't go bad. It looks like we have a lot of food here. Oh, and there's even Cobbler down here hiding behind the couch. Not sure who put it there.
Nah, boy. TV tonk tonk. Oh.
And we have more food over here by the computer. So we're just going to put that away. It says, Ian's party was a modest success. The guests feel good about having attended. So it wasn't great. I guess we'll just get rid of that. We don't really need it anymore. And we're going to now officially let Ian invite his guests for his bachelor party. We have selected bachelor party starting at 9 p.m. and the dress code is dress to impress. All of the men that Ian does know have been invited, so we will be seeing them later tonight and experiencing what it is like to have a bachelor party in SimWorld. It looks like Maddie is still teaching Colton how to walk, and it is just so cute. Look at him. He just doesn't want to try. He puts himself back down on the floor. What a cutie. I'm also going to potty train him. I'm not sure if I said this before, but potty training is one of the easiest skills to get out of the way for toddlers. All you have to do is pretty much train them about 3 times in a row, and the skill has successfully been taught. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take him over here and probably fast forward through teaching him how to use the little potty. We are so close, and there we have it. Colton has been potty trained. It was a bit messy, but Ian, because of course he gets the credit, finally potty trained Colton Joy. He'll always remember that day that he got to dispose of Colton's diapers forever. And we just have him drinking a little bottle next to his disgusting potty, and it seems like it overflowed, which tends to happen when you use it so many times in a row without cleaning it out. It may be disgusting, but in Sims World, I guess we'll just leave it there for now. Maddie also needs to use the restroom, and so we're going to let her work on what she needs over here and let Colton play around in his really gross room, but that's okay. We're actually going to put Colton in his crib, and it looks like Francisca Valdenberg is just standing outside our front door, so we are going to greet her. And I actually think I read the backstory on her. She's part of the rich Vandenberg family here in Hidden Springs, and I think she kind of ran away from them so she didn't have to have an arranged marriage. She didn't want that. Instead, she's on a mission to find, I think it is the Hidden Spring, or the youth spring, if that's what it's called, which also comes with this world, I believe. And so that is her backstory. She is in hiding from her family, and that's why she looks like this. And she's just running away. She came here, stood at our front door, and met us, and then booked it. Maybe she's afraid of being known, so she just wanted to introduce herself very quickly, make her presence known, and disappear before anybody else knew she was there. I don't know, but we're gonna let Maddie take a shower. She's gonna have dinner, and we have little Colton just playing away in his crib because he is such a cutie, a little adorable infant. Well, he's not an infant anymore, he is a toddler. So I'm just checking around really quick, looking in the mailbox and seeing his inventory. It doesn't look like we were given the imaginary friend for him, but I'm sure with our next child, we will get it. So instead, I'm just going to go into the store and buy the Scary Berry imaginary friend. And there he is. I've added him into his little crib, and I think we will let him cuddle him and play with him, and we'll go from there and see what happens. So I'm just going to take him and put him into his into his inventory so that it can say that they're cuddling and they're bonding. And Maddie got out of the shower in her gown. I'm not quite sure what she's doing. Maybe she intends to crash Ian's bachelor party. I'm not quite sure. But I guess, I don't know. She wanted to feel fancy because Ian gets to go out and party. She's over here making macaroni and cheese in a gown. I guess we'll just let it happen. It looks like Ian is getting up because his party is going to be starting soon. So we need to get him over there quickly before all of his guests arrive. And he needs to use the restroom. So we'll... Oh, is he going to clean it? So we're just going to have him head on in there. I don't know why he wants to clean the bathroom, but I guess, okay, we'll let him clean it. We're going to have him change. And he is so handsome. And I think he needs to head on over so he can see his friends and have his party. So we're just going to search for the location really quick and have him on his way. And it doesn't open until 12 p.m. it says, so I don't know if it's going to have us just stand outside and wait or if it'll let us in, but we are going to have him book it over there and see what's waiting for us. And it looks like the first party guests have arrived, so we are pulling up just in time. So Ian just walked in the door, changed into his bachelor getup with his cowboy hat and vest, and his friend Broderick comes over and douses him in champagne. I don't know what else is going on, but it looks like, okay, it is fizzy nectar. So now I'm dousing him in fizzy nectar. Everybody is. So this is, I guess, what you do at your bachelor party. I'm not quite positive, but I'm going to have them hang out. And I think I'm going to move some things around really quick so that we can have music downstairs. So I'm just going to have move objects on, and I'm going to move the items down below. I've placed this DJ table down here so Ian can play around with it. We have a pool table over here and an arcade table. So hopefully the guests will have fun. Like I said, I've never had a bachelor party before, so I'm not quite sure what it is that they do. But I'm going to have Ian just have a blast DJing. Look at this. He is rocking out on this DJ table. This is hilarious. So he is in his bachelor outfit and he just thinks he is the you-know-what. He is spinning his records, having a blast. Look at those dance moves. He's trying to get everyone into it. This is awesome. So I think that this is going to be fun for him. I'm going to let him do his thing. We came back to check on Maddie, and we have Colton in bed. He is just sleeping that away, and she is dancing. I don't even know what outfit she's wearing because this isn't one of the ones that I've given her. I don't know those shoes or that dress, but it doesn't even matter because look at her. She's celebrating her, I guess, empty house. It's finally quiet. Colton is sleeping. Ian is out of the house. She has it entirely to herself. And it looks like she's just celebrating. She is hilarious. She is a character. Look at her go. She is just dancing the night away knowing that Ian is out partying, but she doesn't care because she wants to have her own personal party here. Well, we're gonna let her do her thing, continue to have a blast, and we are going to head on back over to Ian. Somebody said they wanted some funk music, I think, but we're gonna let him just hang out, do his thing, and it looks like there are definitely females here, which I did not invite any females, so I have no idea, but it doesn't matter. It's his party, let him do what he wants. I guess the music has turned off, not sure, but we have Ian over here, and he is just doing a cake stand. But first I think, were these dancers sugar-free? So a boombox arrived, and there were girls that arrived with it, and I can't tell. Were these girls dancers? Like a stripper or something like that? Obviously they weren't stripping, but I think they might have arrived to do a show. I don't know. But with that being said, we are going to skip right on over here to Ian doing his cake stand. Check that out. His faithful friend Broderick is having no issue holding him up and letting him just drink the night away. Look at this. This is a university expansion pack addition into the game, but with a bachelor party, you have to have a cake stand, of course. So we're gonna let him go back to being a DJ and doing his thing, and it looks like Broderick has a glitch. He is stuck holding a glass that is non-existent. Okay, so there it is. The Sims is full of glitches, but we're gonna let Ian get back to doing his thing. We're back checking on Maddie and Colton. It looks like they have knocked themselves out. They're both passed out, and Maddie must have gotten exhausted from all her dancing. She didn't even turn off her radio. We'll just turn that off for her. But she is passed out, so is Colton. They're such cuties. And I think I'm gonna have her get up and use the bathroom and clean it before she actually sleeps the night away. It looks like Ian has a request to change something. So we're gonna change this to dubstep since they asked for that. And it looks like we have another mermaid here, and he is topless. Of course, it's a bachelor party, so who wouldn't want to be topless? But I'm going to call it a wrap for this episode. We have Maddie trying to get some sleep. Colton's just going to play because he just woke up. And Ian is absolutely going to be miserable when he gets home. If you guys enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up if you want to continue tagging along and seeing what random things our Sims are going to do, even though we might not be asking them to. Then please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. I hope you guys enjoyed and have a great day. Thanks for watching.